Cortex Labs makes the most powerful pre-made nootropic stack, Cortex. If you want mental energy, verbal fluency, motivation, the will to work, productive drive, get a bottle of Cortex at livecortex.com. If you need my help in custom stack formulation, we have a bunch of different packages ranging from simple packages to executive consulting packages on nootropics. If you're a business person and a hard charger and want to get your brain performing at high levels, get the executive consulting package. If you're a man and you need to raise testosterone, we've got a protocol that'll supercharge your masculinity, supercharge your libido, and turn your testosterone on. And if you are brand new to nootropics and need to get to the pro level, you want to take yourself from kind of confused and not knowing how to use nootropics to understanding everything, get the course Nootropics Ground Zero. It takes you from brand new to a pro in a video course. All of this at livecortex.com. And lastly, if you need to take your nootropics usage, stacking, experimentation, benefits to the masterclass, go get our 1-hour video course called the Nootropics Masterclass. Be elite, be expert, be a pro.
All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan. Thanks so much for watching. Couple things. First of all, we discounted everything on the Cortex Labs website, so you guys got to remember that. I understand folks are like a little apprehensive to spend money now. The economy's a little uncertain. We don't know. Probably after the 14-day semi kind of down regulation of activity, everything will kind of go back to normal. But in the meantime, we discounted everything. So the Cortex stack, if you use the coupon code FIVE, F-I-V-E, spelled out, it takes it all the way down to $24 a bottle. Okay, so Cortex is now uber cheap. Go stock up on it. This is the time to do it. Nootropics Masterclass, the coupon code is 69. It gives you a $50 discount on the Nootropics Masterclass. That is huge. Go get that at livecortex.com. For those of you men trying to raise testosterone and want to do the Viking testosterone protocol, I can save you $34 right now. The coupon code is 68 for that, 68. For those of you wanting to schedule a 40-minute call with me on nootropics, the coupon code for that is 65, takes it down $10. And then lastly, everything else on the website, with the exception of the bigger consulting packages, is 20% off. 20% off everything else. It's all of our digital books, all of our guides, some of our other courses. The coupon code for that is discount. Discount, just the word discount gets you 20% off of everything else besides those products. Do all that at livecortex.com. Last thing I want to mention is we launched Nootropics Ground Zero. It is a video course intended to take you from brand new ground zero to taking nootropics to the 3-year aka pro mark in using nootropics. It's a 1-hour video course. The thing is sick. It comes with a free copy of Stacklist and a resource sheet. Go buy it. It's at the homepage at livecortex.com. So I'm talking about a particular person's experiments and really results with tyrosine altering their response to uridine monophosphate and its effects. So this is a person who's been taking a modified version of the Cortex stack, basically the Cortex stack with a B complex and a dose of krill oil and a little bit of Alcar, and getting substantial results. Now, of course, we're having them cycle and switching between that and modafinil and phenylpiracetam and a few other compounds. But I mean, the guy loves the uridine stack. Interestingly, on his own, he decided after doing some reading that tyrosine, because tyrosine is working to increase the quantities of dopamine in your brain, that tyrosine would synergize well with uridine, because uridine is essentially potentiating striatal, among other areas of the brain, release of dopamine. It's just potentiating the release of dopamine. That having a dopamine precursor in there, like logically, that sounds like it might make sense and you would function good. However, however, that's not true. It does not seem to be the case that just because you're stimulating the release of extra dopamine and because you're giving yourself more dopamine, that is necessarily like good or something, or that's going to potentiate it. What seems to happen, and this I've seen this for like 6 years. I mean, 6 years ago or so, when I was formulating the Cortex stack, that's really when I started noticing this, that anything that's essentially dopamine precursor, when we're really talking about tyrosine or phenylalanine, does not seem to stack well with things that foster dopamine release. And I don't really know why. I mean, I got a bunch of theories, but I don't want to sound stupid. I have yet to really perfect those theories, and I'm not sure. I would say just some sort of downregulated response. I mean, there's too much dopamine here, but now you're telling us to release more dopamine. I'm not sure that that necessarily drives, even though it sounds logical. So kind of breaking that down to an example, essentially what happens is people that take Uridine or a Uridine-centered stack that gets them great results, that bring in 200 to 500 milligrams of tyrosine, it nullifies the effect of Uridine. It nullifies it. How crazy is that, right? It's nullifying that potent dopaminergic response that you get from Uridine. Because, those of you that mess with Uridine or take the Cortex stack, you know how that is, man. It just cranks you up, makes you want to work. You're motivated to do stuff. You're like looking at life again. Your whole brain is energized. And you have a drive to do things, whether it's clean your house or do work or work on a new project or a new marketing initiative or new business stuff or whatever. Tyrosine usually nullifies that, okay? So if you've got a Uridine stack and it's working pretty well for you, don't bring the tyrosine in. Just because it's something that might increase dopamine concentrations or quantity does not mean it's going to synergize well with something that tells the brain to release more dopamine or attempts to optimize dopamine's receptors. In the case of like CDP-choline, it just doesn't work that way. The physiology is a little more complex. So that's my suggestion. Don't take tyrosine with Uridine. Usually it nullifies the results, okay? Hope that makes sense. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Remember, everything's discounted on Cortex Labs right now because we know folks are kind of a little weird about the economic condition in the country right now because of COVID-19 or SARS-CoV-2. God, it's crazy. So what we did is this. First of all, coupon code 5, F-I-V-E, takes the Cortex stack down to $24, okay? $24 Cortex right now. We're trying to save you guys some money, so use that coupon code and get some Cortex. Coupon code 69 takes $50 off of the Nootropics Masterclass. 1-hour video course teaching you to take wherever you're at, 2-3-year mark, to the Masterclass in using Nootropics. Coupon code 68 takes $34 off of the Viking Testosterone protocol. If you're a guy and have low test, look, you got to go to VTP. It will change your life. I know I sound like Tony Robbins, but it's true. The coupon code is 68 there. It takes a lot of money off of that. Coupon code 65 takes the money off the consult with me, so use that coupon code if you're going to book a consult on Nootropics. The coupon code 500 takes $500 off of the 6-month Nootropics consulting package with me. That's for business people. And then last thing, the coupon code discount, just the word discount, I'm throwing a lot of coupon codes at you guys, takes 20% off of everything else on the website. Okay, so cheap products right now, discounts at livecortex.com to try to kind of align with where everyone's sort of thinking about uncertainty of the economy and all that kind of stuff right now. So go get some product at livecortex.com. Last thing I wanted to mention, for those of you that are absolutely brand new to Nootropics, there's no better product to get than Nootropics Ground Zero. We actually designed a product for people that are utterly brand new on Nootropics, whether that's completely brand new, ground zero, or like a month or two in and just trying to understand the ropes and figure things out. Because some of our other courses, people are like, it's a little too advanced for me, it's over my head, create something for people that are brand new. Nootropics Ground Zero, 1-hour video course intended to take you from ground zero to the pro mark. That is the 3-year mark of using Nootropics. That is live at livecortex.com right now. Go get it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Talk to you soon.